Jay Martinez with Fight Hub TV, here with Coach Manny Robles. Coach, this is going to be officially your first fight in the corner with Vergil Ortiz Jr. Second camp, obviously we know what happened in the first one, due to the illness. What can we expect come Saturday night? And as well, two-part question, what can we expect come Saturday night? And how was it having him in your gym, as watching him train, watching him, throughout camp?
I tried it out.
What can we expect? Well, as you could see from the weigh-in that just took place in the face-off, you're going to see a Vergil Ortiz that can't wait to get back in the ring and give people what they want. You know what I mean? He's been eager to show the public what he's capable of doing, as he's done it before, but even more so now. I think he's more excited about it now and anxious to get back in now, due to the issue that he had in the past. That we had to cancel cancel his last fight due to his illness, and it was a very serious matter. And there was a lot of criticism that took place, and a lot of people thought that he was having problems with his weight, or that he couldn't make weight. That he couldn't make the welterweight division anymore, and he proved everybody wrong. Just simply by today, him making weight, he proved to the naysayers and the people that were criticizing him that he was that the weight wasn't the issue. And as you could see, it's never easy for any fighter. It's never easy making weight, of course, but he did it, and he did it in a good way, in a good manner, and then he's ready to get back in the ring, like I said.
Yeah, Coach Manny, and before I continue, just want to thank you real quick for allowing me to visit the gym a couple of weeks, about a month ago, or a month and a half ago. But what the weight issue apparently that everybody kept on saying, which was not the case. I mean, we've seen him in the gym, right?
Yes, sir.
It's like 3-4 hours nonstop. We went to run. One Tuesday morning or Thursday, we went to go run in the morning. Then we go to the gym, and he was doing mitt work, bags, then sparring. And then doing, his usual routine with Matias. So I'm like, he's
a workhorse. He's definitely a workhorse. You know what I mean? He's a very disciplined fighter. He's one of the rare breed type of fighters that he's extremely dedicated, and it's no surprise to anyone. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone why he's 18-0 with 18 knockouts. You know what I mean? He's, like I said, he's very dedicated. He knows what he wants. He's quiet to himself, you know what I mean?
But the ring is different.
But in the ring, it's different, most definitely. So, yeah, I respect that from Vergil. Like I said, I've worked with many fighters in the past, world champions and whatnot. But to come across fighters like Vergil that work as hard as he does, it's again, he's a rare breed.
Coach Manny, I know that this topic has been asked many times, and as you were a previous trainer of Andy Ruiz, to switch the topic real quick. Anthony Joshua, you faced him twice with Andy Ruiz. Just next week, if I'm not mistaken, just around the corner, Anthony Joshua faces Usyk Joshua too.
Yeah.
Just want to get your quick prediction, talk about that fight. What's your overall thoughts about that one? Because it was a little bit shocking for everybody what Usyk did to Joshua. So I don't know what your overall thoughts.
Styles make fights. You can't take anything away from Usyk. Usyk is the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world at one time. He had all the belts. So you gotta, for those of us that understand the sport and know boxing and know who Usyk is, we definitely. And they asked me who I thought would win, and I picked Joshua, but winning by decision. But I actually thought it was going to be a very, very good close fight, and that's what it ended up being. It ended up being a good close fight, and I'm expecting another good close fight once again. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna stick to my my horse and pick Joshua again. And now even more so that Robert Garcia is working with Joshua, I'm sure he's going to give him the key to victory.
Last question, Coach Manny. You talk about Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia, spoke with him about a month ago or so in San Antonio, and he said just the simple boxing, the foundations. He has that jab. The height can be the huge advantage. And Robert's like, we need to use your height and advantage over Usyk. You believe it's one of the best tactics that he can use?
100%. I think that was the key coming the first fight. I believe that Joshua being the bigger, more physical fighter of the two, he didn't use that. He didn't use that. He probably got outboxed at the end. Not probably, but did get, in my opinion, got outboxed by Usyk at the end of that fight when it mattered the most. And I think that Robert, I agree with him. I think he's got the right game plan, the right ideas to use his physical attributes. You know, he's a gifted fighter, he's a talented fighter, and so it's just like Usyk, but he's a bigger fighter of the two. I believe he's a more physical, more stronger fighter. So he's got to be able to use that and come this second fight. And I'm very grateful and lucky and to have a boxer fight on that card, so I'll be in Saudi Arabia myself.
You're gonna be
with,
Saudi Arabia.
Ali.
Yeah.
She'll also be making history that night because she'll be the first woman to fight in Saudi Arabia. It's something that's never happened before, so she'll be making history.
Busy next few weeks.
Busy, thank God.
Last one, predict. Just give me a quick prediction, Coach Manny. I know Team Ortiz is gonna you're about to leave. Canelo, Triple G, the third one. What do you think overall?
I gotta take Canelo. I mean, no disrespect. I don't take anything away from Triple G, but he's only getting older, you know, and he's got a lot of miles behind him. And Canelo's only getting better by the minute. Canelo's just, you know, we all know that the light heavyweight division might not be his weight class. He tried it, and you got to give nothing but respect to Canelo for having the will to move up to the light heavyweight division and try that division, fighting in who I consider maybe number one or number two next to Beterbiev. They're right there with Bivol. I mean, it's another. But hey, I don't take anything away from him. He's moving back down to the super middleweight division, and that's what suits him best. And I pick Canelo, and you know, I don't want to say by what, you know, made decision.
Not this one.
But definitely. But I'm definitely picking Canelo to win this one.
Coach Manny, thank you so much for speaking with Fight Hub TV, and once again, thank you for allowing me, you know, to visit the
Anytime,
gym. Thank
brother.
you so much.
Mi casa, tu casa.
Yeah, and we can cry for our team, las Chivas.
Yeah, las Chivas. En las buenas y en las malas.
Y más malas ahorita, ¿verdad?
Más malas que buenas, but what are you gonna do? You know, you stick with your team, right? What are you gonna do?
Hasta la muerte. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.